All right, guys, it's worrying time once again. We're up against Yangon United once again. We are on the road here in Myanmar. And boy, I sure hope we can win this match. We have a 3-1 lead on aggregate. We, I think, have a better team than them, but I don't know that for sure. So we'll see what happens. This is a match that I worry about a lot. Of course, we are in white here going on your screen right to left. And let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get the ball off of them here, first of all. And if we can't go over and make something happen, and Dye does get the ball off of them, and then we have to win in the back here. It's Cotter Bamba who won it for a second and then lost it, and Leibold with a very good save. This is kind of a small stadium. I'm taking a look at this here. Not only small in terms of the number of fans, but it seems to be a little bit smaller in terms of the size of the pitch than what we're used to. Leibold is able to grab that corner as it comes in, and so there is no score still. But let's see what we can do here. It's going to be Chen Jianliang who wins this. Chen Jianliang is kind of coming into his own. There's a great pass to Nene, and unfortunately, the first touch was just a little bit too heavy. Bamba, though, wins this in the back over to Tsai Xiangwei, knocks that forward. Nene heads it, and it goes kind of over to the left side and behind him. And so it kind of turns into nothing. Yu Wei over to Menegong now. Back to Cotter Bamba. Bamba takes us forward over to Yu Wei. Yu Wei up to Menegong. Menegong, and he crosses that over to Nene, and there's the pass, there's the cross, there's the goal. 1-0 from RSFC. That's exactly what we wanted to see, and this is good. 1-0, we have the lead, and let's see if we can't add to that a little bit. Menegong here, excellent position. Menegong doesn't like big matches, so I guess this doesn't count as one. And there's that crossover to Nene, and it was always going in. Menegong, by the way, you can see him with the captain's armband. The reason why is because Tsai Yuting made me pretty upset in that last match. He had it was a 6.3 rating after the first half. So we have him on the bench here. Chen Chengju over to Tsai Xiangwei, back to Chen Chengju, Yu Wei. Chen Chengju is really near the end here of his service for our team. And that's a really poor pass by Cotter Bamba, and that allows Ong Kiao to score that one. I'm sorry, I don't speak Burmese. To score that goal. It's really, really poorly done here by Bamba, who should be passing it over to the side instead. Bamba not only has the poor pass, but then he fails to get in front of the attacking player he just passed the ball to. So 1-1 now, we're tied up, and we don't want to count our chickens before they're hatched. Bamba wins this one in the back, but again, his pass is errant and is off target. And this has me concerned. This is Bamba, who has the highest salary out of anybody on this team. And Yu Wei allows that one to get in behind him. That was really, really bad. And that's ridiculous. So now we're down 2-1 here, and we have only a 4-3 lead on aggregate. And yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Yu Wei should, or I'm sorry, Leibold should be able to grab that one, and instead he just lets it bounce over his head. And I've been talking a lot about getting rid of Leibold, and that one might end up sort of sealing the deal. We might wind up having to have other guys get a chance here at being the goalkeeper in the first team, because that was absolutely ridiculous, and I just can't let that stand. And here now they're going to equalize. No, they're not. I was going to say they're going to equalize here on aggregate, but they don't. Yu Wei over looking for Nene and can't quite get it to him. Now it's Yu Wei in the back. Yu Wei up. That's a really bad pass. Trying to find, I think Chen Jianliang over there on the side. Here's Tsai Xiangwei with it. He's behind the defense, and he scores. Man, that's an emphatic goal from Tsai Xiangwei, and that ties us here on the night at 2-2, and that puts us ahead 5-3 on aggregate. Man, Tsai Xiangwei with a great goal, and he's starting to give me hope again that we actually can get out of this and move on to the next round. That's a great pass from Ndaye, and Tsai Xiangwei just runs through everybody, and he brings it right up to the keeper, and then he puts it away like it's nobody's business. So we are tied 2-2 here in this one. Let's keep them rolling. Let's keep it going. It's going to be Yangon here with the attack. And this is Lewin, and they pass it back. Let's see if we can keep a good defensive wall here. And it's Yu Wei who knocks this out. Chen Jianliang knocks it back, and that's pretty good. That's what we want to see. We want to see us knock the ball around, not give up a corner easily, and make sure that we remain in control. Chen Chengju with this up to Menegong. Menegong crosses, looking for Nene. It's not a particularly good cross. And they've won the ball quickly, and now they're sort of playing from one wing to the next. And this is going to be a little bit of a problem here. And where's the shot coming in from? We're able to block that one out for a corner. So it's Ndaye who concedes the corner. You can see that they're playing with a lot more attack and a lot more fervor here, and a lot less. They're not quite back on their heels the way that they were in that first match that was over at our place. So let's just hope that we can withstand it. It looks like we're going to be able to get to halftime here tied. 2-2 is the score here at the half. And yes, I don't know about this. Kader Bamba especially has me a little bit concerned. He has a 7.0 rating, however. It's a Ye Wei who's kind of playing poorly, and then Chen Jianyang is also not having the best of times. We do have a lot of shots, though, apparently, so we kind of like that. We're going to take a look and make a couple of changes here. Ye Wei not exactly playing all that great. I think we're going to give Tsai Yuting one more chance, and we'll see what he can do. And hopefully we won't regret that. Zhen Jianyang will come off, and we'll put Zhen Zhaoan on. Zhen Jianyang is actually the one that the coaches say is better. They say he's a star player for our league. But I do like Zhen Zhaoan a little bit better. I think that he's probably got the better long-term potential. So I'm perfectly fine switching from one to the next. Here's Menegong on that right side, and that is out for a corner. So that was pretty productive from Menegong. Let's see if we can get something out of this corner. Menegong will step back and then fires forward, and it's Kader Bamba, whose shot, unfortunately, is stopped by their keeper. That's 2 times that Bamba has had a chance to score on the corner, which can make up for that mistake that he made leading to our first goal. And it was, of course, Leibolund who had the second mistake. Leibolund drives me nuts when he does that. Nene knocks this forward over to Bamba, and there's just nothing on that header. It was a good idea, but there's just not much on it at all. And then it's a Yu Wei running back to get that over to Kader Bamba. Lumps this one forward to nobody. So it didn't quite work out the way that we wanted to. I think we're looking for Tsai Shangwei up there in the front. I think that's what's happening. Chen Chengju wins this over to Nene. Nene forward to Tsai Shangwei. So Tsai Shangwei's on the other side, and Chen Chengju should have been able to score that one. That was a little bit off target. Still 5-3 on the aggregate, 2-2 on the night. And let's see if we can't get the ball back and score a couple of goals. That would be very nice. Zhen Zhaoan wins this. This is the reason why I like him so much. Over to Tsai Shangwei, dangerous pass up to Huang Guanda. Huang Guanda with it, and he'll just move it in, and it takes a shot from point-blank range. Doesn't have quite the same amount of English on that one that Tsai Shangwei did on the one that he scored. Zhen Zhaoan now with this, left side again. I love watching him run, and that ball is a forward ball for Nene, but it wasn't really that well planned out and that well timed. If Nene had anticipated that, it could have been something, but he's not quite that fast. We need Silla out there. He's been injured over and over again so far early this year, to the point where I'm not sure what we're going to do with him. Here's Menegong now, forward, looking for Nene, and he pulls it down, and he shouldn't have pulled that down because it allowed the keeper to run over and grab the ball. I mean, you learn, you live, you learn, and we're able to stop that counterattack. Very, very well done. I'm not sure who that defender was. It was Tsai Yuting there on our side, so he makes up for the poor match last time by getting in front of that one, and that's exactly what we want to see him do. This time it's Bamba winning that. Chen Chengju over to Tsai Shangwei. Tsai Shangwei is going to take it himself. Instead, I thought for a second he was going to cross that straight over to Nene, who was about to run into a good position, but instead he was a little bit too selfish. Leibolund picks this one up. I can see that Kader Bamba is looking tired, but we're going to leave him on. Tsai Yuting with it. We'll bring it up to Ndaye. Ndaye down to Chen Chengju. Chen Chengju moves it, center of the pitch, and there's a forward pass over to Nene, and he scores, and that makes it 3-2 here on the night, and that is beautiful. What a thing of brilliance. What a thing of glory. 2 goals here for Nene today, and we might make it happen. And we're up 3 goals on aggregate. We have, 25 minutes left, and it just might happen. Nene lobs the keeper. Great goal. You can tell he's been practicing, and man, we're up 3-2 over a team that on paper should be much better than us. So we'll see what we can do. Leibolund better not be complacent for too long, or he's going to get in a lot of trouble. I'm still upset about that mistake that he made. I mean, I know you can make honest mistakes, but that was a pretty blatant mistake. That was bad. Menegong here with the corner, and he's looking for Tsai Yuting, and it's not even close to him. We do need to mess around more with those corners, and it would be very, very nice if I would actually spend time doing that. There's Leibelin with a good stop. We're not going to put Zhou Hongyi on. That would be a really bad idea. Nene down to Tsai Shangwei. Tsai Shangwei pack to Nene. There's the hat. Oh, no, he misses it. I was going to say, here comes the hat trick, but no, this is, it's so nice how he does this. So Tsai Shangwei holds the ball up, waits for Nene to get to the other side, and then just gives it right back to him. And unfortunately, his shot is just off target, but that should have been his hat trick. That would have been a thing of glory. If he could get a hat trick in this match, in this setting, with this kind of pressure on him, that would be wonderful. And Bamba has given up possession again. It's the same thing that happened before, trying to play this 1-2 game in the back, and I'm not sure that I fully understand why. We only have a couple of minutes left, and this is the reason why I'm leaving these tired guys on the pitch. I want them to be out there for a moment of glory. I'm assuming we're not going to give up 3 goals in 2 minutes, especially with Leibelin punching it out like that. And boo, that was a big, big shot by Dao. Unfortunately, that one was off target. And now Leibelin has it. The highlight is going to continue. He passes over to Yu Wei. Yu Wei brings it up forward over Tendaye down to Chen Chengju. Chen Chengju over to Tsai Shangwei, and it is intercepted. I mean, they are trying to push forward as much as they can, and we're trying to hold that defensive line, and we do. Menegong wins this in the back, and he plays around with a little bit over to Yu Wei, back to Leibelin. Leibelin up to Bamba, down to Yu Wei. Chen Chengju over to Tsai Shangwei. Forward to nobody, doesn't really matter. I think it's Huang Guanda that they're looking for over on that side. He's had kind of a quiet match. Chen Chengju almost wins this with a tackle, and that is the final whistle. And so we have won again. This was a close match. It was not so close on aggregate. We had a 1.60 XG. Theirs was only 0.52, and they scored twice. They had 5 shots on target, 2 that went in. We did dominate the possession. Well, we wanted a very, very small amount. Leibelin had a bad match, but it doesn't matter. We're through to the next round anyway. And like I said, you're probably looking at the end of the Leibelin era, but we will hold on there for a little while. We have money. We can pay for him, you know. Anyway, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did, and we'll see what happens in the next round. Talk to you next time. Bye.